You lie, Rich.
I left my tacos on the table, man.
Oh man, I get it, man.
It's all right. I guess I
Yeah, I get
just
it.
gotta get. You know how people get about their food too. Man,
No,
we're gonna get interrupted with a fuss storm in a couple of seconds. Don't hurry to get this over with. Come
hey
on.
man, no,
Well,
I heard you, man. I was just when you left, I said, man, I can't believe this man just then got up
it just came to my
and
mind. I'm like,
dips.
oh my God, you left them tacos on the table.
Yeah, man. I
Man, you know how
mean,
people is about their food, man.
no, I got man. You didn't know you had left your food up there, man.
It's all good, man. You know, man, I'm doing a million, and you know I still got them dogs on my mind.
No doubt.
They did
Well,
some, man. They did some, man. I wish they could talk. I was gonna ask them, man, y'all working for the opposition or something?
what they
For
do to
real
you,
though,
Rich?
man. Hey man, they just look all innocent, man. You're not innocent. You're guilty, man. But anyway, man, that I got something been on my mind, but you know, it's so much stuff going on that some stuff be on your mind, but you really don't talk about it. But I want to talk about this. It's as it's always been, and I never had this. I never went through it from from the bottom to the top. But when you have damage done to your car because of these potholes, you can get reimbursed. But what you have to do is first you gotta take a picture showing where the city property is the reason why your car having a problem. So like if you hit a pothole, take a picture of the pothole. If your car's still in the pothole, take a picture while your car is still in the pothole, whatever. Take a picture of the pothole, show the damage on your car that was done by the pothole. But the problem I have with it is you had to pay to get your car fixed, and then you have to get reimbursed. I had a phone call this morning from somebody that got $2,000 worth of damage on their phone, on their car, and they having problem paying their everyday bill.
That's a rough one there.
That's Bonnie Glass. I'll call her back. Me and her got something to talk about. Cause she kind of messed up our my conversation on realness. I'm just a real person, and she gonna keep calling, but I'm gonna keep declining. I'm gonna call her back when we get
Go ahead, Rich. Go ahead. I'm just sharing it, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
but no, but real talk, man. We gotta. I'm gonna see what I can do about that because I'm going to city council meeting on Monday, and I'm gonna ask them if they can write some kind of resolution that takes out the middleman, which is the consumers who's running into these potholes. And like I said, a lot of us, like me myself personally, if I was in that situation, man, I'm like, well, shoot, I ain't going nothing. I can't go back to the city and ask them to reimburse me because I ain't even finna fix this car. I can't afford to fix it. So it gotta be something done. Oh, and you gotta have insurance on your car, and I understand that. You gotta have insurance on your car in order for it to in order for you to be reimbursed. But I'm for that part of it. But far as you had to pay and then get reimbursed, it seemed like we got to cut out the middleman, which is ourselves. We shouldn't be paying, and a lot of us don't have the money to repair our cars because of damage that is done to them by these potholes. And I'm gonna see a city council meeting. What up, Terrence? And I'm gonna see a city council meeting exactly if there can be an ordinance done, if it's like in a charter that the payment, or is it a state law, or whatever. I got to look into it, and the easy way to look into it is to called a question at our city council meeting and asked for them to make a resolution to where when you can show proof that a pothole does damage to your car, that the city will go ahead and pay for it versus reimbursing it. So we got to see what we can do about that. Now, let's go back to the John Fleming situation, which kind of had me upset because if he was a more high-profile individual, it would be a well-backed response from the community, and I got to trace it all the way back to the NAACP, Flint. I feel that the NAACP, Flint, is in a rock and a hard place by having their president on the Hurley board. I feel that it got to be mind-boggling because the NAACP, they're not speaking up about all of the misjustices and the racism that is going on in the county building. They're not. Judge Blaine, I ain't saying she racist, but she sure did some racist stuff, and I was a victim of it. And the way our laws and stuff is set up, our charter needs to be changed. Something needs to be changed to where David Lathan should not be able to carry on. He should not been able to carry on them charges, and I ain't letting Cheryl Swanson off the hook either because John Fleming ain't never did nothing wrong. Really, if the officers wouldn't have jumped him, he wouldn't have had an incident in the hospital. He wouldn't have had no reason to go into the hospital. He wouldn't have no reason to be at Hurley. So, and Taryn going on there, why Black Lives Matter, Flint is not stepping up. Darius is speaking out as far as for Black Lives Matter. And I don't know if he's speaking out for Black Lives Matter, Flint, or he's just speaking out doing what he do. But he is an active member of Black Lives Matter. And he was at the town hall yesterday.
Oh, well, then he's speaking for Black. Well, then, not to cut you off, Rich, he's speaking for Black Lives Matter. Then,
okay, so he was at the he was there, and that's my boy, and I support Black Lives Matter. You know, if they on something real, like I said on my post, and I'm gonna stand to it. If they on something good to where they need my support, my back, and my voice, I'm there. But Black Lives Matter has never supported anything that I have done. Anything that the man of Black Lives Matter is associated with, anything that I have ever done, I have never been supported by them. And I still stand with them, and I'm going to give them credit because Darius is very vocal. Darius is very vocal, and last night he connected with some OG activists, we can say. So he's going to be more in tune to what he's speaking about going forward, because there's a lot of actions being taken off of emotions. Will you throw that in the microwave for me? I'll be up about 10, 15 minutes. See, I told you I was going to go through it. I told y'all it was going to happen.
What happened, Rich?
Hey, man, I'm getting fussed at about them tacos.
Tacos gonna get you in trouble. Nah, I'm in here. I'm trying to read a book. Though. I'm in here writing.
Yeah, but this John Fleming case it's something that we know. You know how you know something, but you haven't really seen it or felt it or, you know, I got my first taste of true racism at that courtroom. I mean,
That's what I
I
was going to
witnessed.
ask. That's what I was
I,
going to ask you. Can you explain that? What you mean you experienced your first racism?
Man, like I said, and Jaleel said yesterday on his live, y'all can go see it. Man, they let a white boy cut the rug and just walk away like he just said, "Hey, man, thank you for everything. Have a nice day." And it was not like that. And then you just flat out dogging us, like flat out. Like by the time she called the John Fleming case, man, it was like we were surrounded by sheriffs.
What did he
Like they
do?
were just expecting, and then to put somebody in handcuffs. Now they
Yeah.
have calmed down. His mother outburst was, "God is the judge." And it was loud. I'm going to admit it was loud. But that was her outburst was, "God is the judge. You're not the judge." And that's the truth.
And she
If
got
you
arrested
believe
for
in
that.
God in the right way, God has the final decision, no matter how it go down.
And she got arrested for that.
Listen, she was finna step on the elevator. And from my understanding, whatever the judge says goes.
Yeah, it goes.
Those sheriffs are like puppets.
Now they
Sister
got
Audrey Muhammad was not in the courtroom when the explosion took place. I was in the courtroom when the explosion took place. When
explain when you
John,
say explain what you mean by explosion. You don't want to get people think it was a bomb or something. Explain the explosion.
Jaleel, it was like during the part to where the buildup was coming. I was out in the hallway, but the
You mean
buildup was
amongst the
coming.
people? You mean amongst the
Yeah,
people?
yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And what it was it was a bunch. It was a couple of white. It was one white woman that I may be off a little bit, but I am correct in saying that she should have been locked up. She came in there with all kinds of charges, prosecution. The judge even saying, "Don't look like she gonna do no better. She ain't getting it." And they gave that lady probation and let her walk out without a monitor. And she's accused of sex tricking. I'll just leave it in the street term, tricking.
You mean
And
hold up? No, let's give it a right name.
solicitation.
Okay, or a streetwalker, what you want to say?
Street walking, whatever, but
Okay,
you
we'll
know,
go with
she's
that. We'll go with that.
and drug abuser, all that stuff.
Oh,
And
all that of a. Oh goodness, you said she was a drug abuser too.
and she's on probation, violating probation, and all that. And they give her more probation. Now you got John Fleming. His PO is talking about he tampering with the thing. And when you put a pair of pants on and you got an ankle monitor, you're going to cover the ankle monitor. When you lay in the bed and you put a cover on, you're going to cover the ankle monitor. If it's still registering that you are where you are supposed to be at, it should not be an issue. But it is an issue in the John Fleming case. And because of that, now remember, I done told y'all about the white boy that then came in and cussed everybody out. That then walked out of there, got on the elevator, he walked out the courtroom cussing. Like I wasn't in the courtroom when he was cussing out the people. I received all the information from Jaleel about how his attitude was with the judge. And I gave Jaleel what he did. When Jaleel talked about how he walked out of the courtroom, that was because I told him how he came out of the courtroom. So we done put both our stories together, and we both done witnessed him not be harassed. I done witnessed him get on the elevator cussing. I done witnessed two sheriffs walking right by him while he was cussing. So they didn't.
Was he loud? Hold up, Rich. Was he loud when he was cussing?
Man, you could. louder than me and Eric Mays put together. And you know that's loud.
So he got the cuss and got the walk out.
He cussed out the yes.
And the sister said God got the final say so.
And they came and snatched her off the elevator and put her in jail. While her son was still in the courtroom. Now listen, you didn't put her son in, you didn't put Johnson in handcuffs.
What up, Kevin?
You didn't falsely arrested his sister, put handcuffs on his sister.
Hold on, wait a minute. The sister got arrested too.
Detained for a couple of seconds until they realized they had the wrong black woman in the red shirt.
Oh, well, they say we all look alike.
So they said the judge said get the woman in the red shirt. So the deputies got to reaching for the first woman they see in the red shirt. So I guess they done calmed that and got that situation straight by the time the other 4 officers done stopped me from putting this lady. And I'm telling the officer, she's all right. She's okay. We're finna take her out of there. Oh, no, the judge just want to talk to her. And then they arrest the lady. Oh, so when they get her and walking her back in the courtroom, you know, it's 2 sets of double doors. So I'm at the first set of double doors. They're telling me I can't go back in the courtroom.
Why
then not? The judge said it. Whatever the judge say goes. Whatever David Latham says goes. So when they come out.
I ain't laughing at you, Rich, but go ahead.
I know. So I know you talking about the Neely family needs to be.
Stop it.
Kevin Tay, man, don't get us off subject, man. He gonna have us giggling on here. So they come out the courtroom and they tell me I gotta sit down. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. What you mean I gotta sit down? Then they say, no, you gotta leave the building. And then, Sister Audrey got her 3 kids, 3 grandkids.
Yes. I see.
They're forcing us out the building. What did I do? Now I'm out the building. Guess what they say? Get off the premises. And I blew up. You know I blew up. I ain't have no juice in my phone. Sister Audrey, you got some juice here? Give me your phone. Let's go live. Because the people need to see what is going on. And then guess what happened the next day?
Tell me.
That same judge get promoted.
The one that was over the John Fleming case?
That's the one that Joe Biden, whatever he done appointed her to. Yeah, that's the one. When they talk about a judge in Flint got appointed by Joe Biden, President Biden, they're talking about her.
That's interesting right there. So this is what I want to ask, because I know Brother Jaleel from the Nation, they on the front line. I know Pastor Powell been on the front line with him. Yeah, that's about sums it up right there, Brother Sells. But so how did that go yesterday?
People representing the people that they are representing. That's all I can say. We did get I was able to bring this to at the end of the meeting, because it just seemed like to me, if y'all watch my live or what I record, it just seemed like it wasn't gonna, this treatment was not gonna be portrayed in this. But Brother Darius gave me the microphone, and I brung it up, and he was fired up, ready to go. Jaleel packed up, and he was on his way out. But
I get it.
The excuse for the officers' behavior was that they haven't been a part of. Now they was all bragging about this little training at the sheriffs and taking and all this other stuff. But when I break that out, all of a sudden it come up those officers wasn't no part of that training. I mean, I'm friends with everybody that was there. But just because we friends don't mean I had to agree with what they believe in and what they're trying to push forward and what they're trying to make the people to believe. The fact of the matter of it is we got some good sheriffs, we got some bad sheriffs, but it's very apparent that their buttons are being pushed by an evil force. That judge is evil.
Oh, Kevin, you know what, Kevin, tell you, I got a lot of stuff to work on. That's why the brother Rich came on with me, because yesterday I didn't do a good job. I feel bad about it. But I finally worked the kinks out of it to give a better picture today. That's why I deal with my man Rich. I can call Rich up at 4 a.m. Rich, I got to figure something out. He'll come on.
Yeah, I'm that candidate. I'm that candidate test tool done. But you know, that's my boy. We got to get things straight. And Mick got big plans in the future. This is just, once he get everything set up, man, he gonna take off like a rocket. So y'all might well get y'all tickets now.
Rich, I'm telling you, I'm back in the gym like Kobe. I'm in the layup line. I'm doing the wind sprints and everything. You know, I'm gonna get us all off the chilling circuit, brother. But
and I'm going and Mick, I'm gonna stick with you and I'm gonna help you, because you gotta be blocked before you can figure out how to help people that are trying to get blocked. So I've been blocked long enough, and I done figured it out. So we gonna be all right.
Oh yeah, we gonna. Hey, Rich,
man, I've been getting Terrence. Mick, I've been getting blocked since I jumped off the plane in 2014 and came back to Flint.
You just gotta fight through it, brother. That's why I was gonna ask you. Look what you got going, man. You out here, you fighting it. You out there with the John Fleming. I seen you. You're a little braver than me, man. I couldn't keep arguing with them police. I thought they was gonna arrest you. I was like, damn, Rich about to go downtown, because ain't nobody coming. Listen to me, brother. Ain't nobody coming to get us, so don't get in trouble.
But I know that. But look, Mick,
I ain't got time to be down there messing around with that. I don't have it right now.
This the funny part about it.
Talk to me.
They wouldn't even arrest me and said 70th District State Rep candidate Rich Jones is in jail for rape. They wouldn't even put that out. That wouldn't even been on the news. I would have had to come on y'all podcast and tell people I got arrested. They wouldn't even put that on. They ain't gonna give me no media support.
Rich, you know what? I ain't trying to laugh at you, man. But
it's the truth, man.
They would have just said Rich Jones, the citizen of Flint, got arrested. They would have said. But Rich, but that's why.
I didn't get arrested. I said, what I'm going to jail for? Ain't nobody gonna get me out. I ain't gonna get no news media press. Man, I'll be stupid to go to jail. I'm finna get my butt on this cement.
Man, listen. Listen, I think yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Now, this is what I need to know, Rich. Before we got off stage, what I need to know: who's showing up to council? Ain't council Monday? Ain't the council Monday? Come on now, who's showing up there with them gallons of water, tap water? Nah, I'm asking for Trevor Berryhill, who run into to show up with it. Really, I'm asking all the state rep. I know you're gonna be there with your gallon. I need y'all to show up.
Man, I ain't bringing nothing but a bottle. I'm bringing about 16 to 20 ounces, whatever.
No, bring a 2 liter. No, bring a 2 liter of it. Rich, bring a 2 liter.
I'll bring a 2 liter.
Bring a 2 liter, because that's enough. And you know, you can sit it up, put it right there for the second ward and third ward councilman and the fourth ward, and then we're gonna go and swing it over there to the 7th and 9th. Come with cups. I wish everybody, to be honest with you, I mean, I don't want everybody bringing in the 2 liter because they'd be like, they probably ain't rinsed the 2 liter out. You know what I'm saying? So bring it in the jug. You know what I'm saying? Really, you do need to bring that. I mean, everybody need to bring it since they saying the water clean, because you know we got the administration back there too, especially the CFO. And you know, I have nothing but respect for you. You know, for you servants of the city of Flint. I just want to see y'all drink that water that y'all saying is good. That's all I want to see.
I'm personally waiting for Sheldon Neely to fire that CFO.
No,
that's what I'm waiting for.
I'm waiting on them to drink that water. I want to see if
somebody
they're gonna pull Obama.
Somebody got to take a fall for all them bad decisions. I personally waiting on him to fire. How many CFOs had he had?
I don't know how many CFOs he had.
I know that last one when she spoke up about saying that the water account could be funded. What I was saying about zero balance in the water account.
Right.
I think she resigned shortly after she said that could happen. Think about it.
Talk to me, Rich.
Man, we got like 3 more minutes, man. I got to get out of here. I told you them.
I know you can. Well, look, brother, I needed you to come on and make sure my stuff was right.
Well, we did that. Now you got to come through and do something about my tacos and stuff.
I got you. I ain't gonna buy no tacos, but I got you. No, man, I'm through with red meat, man. I ain't ate no red meat in about 2 weeks. I'm finna try to cut all this other stuff loose, man. I'm trying to get all this together. I don't know what's going on, brother. They might, the way the games, we didn't talk so much stuff, you know. I ain't trusting none of the food now.
Okay. Hey man, let me get up out of here, man. Man, peace out, man. Y'all have a good day. Mick, I'll be calling you about 10-15 minutes.
No problem. Go and get them tacos, man.
All right.
Yeah.